Shalom, shalom Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Give honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Messed One. Shalom to you, brothers in the highways and the byways, preaching and teaching this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? This is your brother Shapal from the GMS Jamaica camp. But listen, this is based upon temptation, and certain demons, wherein, once you've been in this ministry, and you're increasing in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, then, there comes demons on steroids. What that means is that the more wisdom that you garner, right, is the more the demons are going to plague you. And it's basically for lack of a better term, is, for exercise, because once we put our hand to this plow, man, until the kingdom come, we're always going to be plagued by demons, man, right? And one of the things I want to get into is that sometimes a lot of the thoughts that come to your mind, you would think that it is your own thoughts, but no, man, it's a demon, especially if it doesn't go according to the power and spirit of Yahweh Shemeshai, to the words, coincide with the ministry, right? Negative thoughts, all of that, man. So the thing is to sieve out which is which, or to know which is which, and to know that you have to be continually praying, fasting, trying to maintain in the spirit, So there's an account in Matthew 4, right? And we're going to start at verse 1, reading on down. So it says, then was Yahushua led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil, right? It says, and if you remember, that the woman that came to Yahushua and asked if his son could sit on the right hand, and Yahushua said, basically that isn't his to give. And further on, he went on to say that, look, are you able to baptize with the same baptism that I'm baptized with? And then Yahushua further on said, yes, very well. They're going to be baptized. All right, and when you speak about the baptism, it's not speaking about dipping on the water. He's speaking about the adversity that has to come. And Yahushua had one of the greatest adversity and temptation, man, which he knew he was going to die, but he had to go through what to fulfill prophecy. Now, how that lines up with us today, we are going to be tempted, man, and we are going to bring we are going to be bought through the same part that Yahushua bought. A lot of us are going to be, John says he saw the spirit of the men that were beheaded for Yahushua's sake, for the name of the Lord, who stood so stiffly, man, and that means that some of us, going to be put to death, some of us are going to be tortured, some of us are going to be saved by Yahushua. You know what I mean? The Lord's will be a part of that number. We don't know which side we will get, but thing is, the temptation is going to get harder, and one of the things that we need to do is basically to fast and pray and believe that we're going to be delivered out of such, right? So then verse 2 said, we went, and he went, it's okay, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered, and went, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of man, of God, command these stones to be made bread. Now, the tempter right there, basically the devil. Now, a lot of these things don't have to be physical, a tempter, It could be something in your mind, as I was saying before, Oh, you have to go today. It's very cool outside. You have to go to the camp. Video. I can't do this video tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or well, it's not adultery if you know what I mean. Well, she have a woman, she have a man. It's like but she's promiscuous. You know what I mean? But she have a man. So hey, it's not adultery, man. The world is fall toward them, seeking justification for basically sin, right? And as I said before, man, a lot of these things will pop up into your mind, not necessarily somebody saying it to you, but it will pop up into your mind, and then you will do something thinking that this, hey, look, that's your own thought, especially the doubt demon. That's that, trust me, it's one demon that, you don't know if it's your own thought or it's a spirit. But through the power, through the spirit of the Lord, you can see through. Right? Right, so it said, and the tempter came to him and said, if thou be the Son of God, command these stones to be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Right, which is the word. Right, so whatever temptation comes to your mind, man, you filter them through the word. Yahushua was doing that, because everything that Yahushua practically quote, came from the scripture, or was from the word of the Lord Yahushua. As it is written, once you see that, man, so he's speaking about what is written in the scroll, in the scriptures, So Yahushua was combating it by using the word of the Lord Yahushua. So now today, what we do, that's a great example to follow. That's why I bring this scripture. There's many scripture that one could bring forth to prove these points, but the Lord Yahushua was one of the greatest examples of being tempted, whether in the mind or physical, And what he did, he stuck, or he stayed with the scripture, right? Now, see if I can put this on the airplane mode. Too much notification. Right. So it's as it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. So then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him upon a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charges concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone. Right? And Yahushua said unto him, as it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Right? Again, the devil taketh him up into a exceedingly high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them. And he said unto him, all these things I will give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. And Yahushua said unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shall thou serve. Then the devil leave him, and behold, the angels came and ministered unto him. Right? That brought me to another scripture. Give me a minute. Alright, so this is James 4 and verse 7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Right? Now, that's the whole point of the lesson basically here, is to resist the devil, man. Right? And he will flee. So whenever thoughts manifest, as the apostle always said, the apostle Gabar, that you yourself is the greatest enemy in this faith, right? Because once you're plagued, and if you're not, doing the thing that will, these demons don't like prayer, and these demons don't like fasting, right? Or maintaining in the spirit. So once you find yourself slipping away, man, it's easier for you to get back out there in the world and to do those things, man. See? So that's one of the things them where a lot of our people, or a lot of men in this ministry, is stumbling with, and I'm not speaking as if professional at it or anything like that, but what I mean, there are gonna be spirits, I've said before, man, plaguing the mind, what I mean, and it's good to know that we have the thing that can vanquish these demons, right? And to know that the thoughts that are in your mind is not necessarily your own thoughts, but just demons plaguing you. Because Yahushua could have said, boy, look, hey, I'm not going to die, because, hey, Because but guess what? He knew what is required of him, and you know, through the power and spirit of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the Most High, you know, I mean, it was written that he would come and do that. But you know, just an example, man, he didn't waver. You know, I mean, he knew that all of these things which the tempter was saying to him, you know, did not coincide with what the Lord had. You know what I mean, with what the Lord said or what the Lord prepared. So that's the same way to filter out all of these things. With that, I want to give our praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Washem Kodash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers and highways and the byways, preaching, teaching His word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.